What's up, everybody? DFS Hero here, back with another video. Today, I'm excited to walk you guys through our final, hopefully, iteration of exposure control in the contest simulator. There's been a lot of iterations that we've had and various features that we've released to solve the complex issue of exposure control for the contest sim. And each iteration has had its flaws, its frustrations, its difficulties, its complexities. And boost controls, which was our latest iteration prior to the one we're releasing now, was almost there, but not quite where we wanted it to be. So with boost controls, you were able to lock a player, exclude a player, and fire and ice them in 5% increments to get your exposures to where you wanted them to be. This wasn't the ultimate flexibility and customization that, a lot of you want from your contest sim. So we've been working really hard to get to our final version of exposure control, and I'm very happy to walk you guys through it today. So this was the previous experience, and I'm now going to walk you guys through the new exposure control in the DFS Hero contest sim. So you'll notice that the boost controls are no longer here, and they're replaced with this min and max exposure columns and fields. There's also this auto apply exposure button, and we're going to walk through each of these things right now. So with min and max exposures, you can set individual adjustments for every single player, stack type, game that you want. So let's say you want to drop hero to 60%, or let's say 50%. You would do that here, and it would automatically make that adjustment for you. And then any further changes you make, each individual thing that you fire will trigger automatically and make those changes in your exposures. Auto apply exposure is toggled on by default, and this is our default behavior. If you wanted to not have it trigger on every single change, you can toggle this off. You'll notice this apply button here. And then you can make further changes. Let's say 50% of pods. I want, at least 30% of Thompson. And then click apply, and those will all happen at the same time. You can also see this adjusted filter here, and adjusted will show you all of the players that you've made changes for. So you can drill down and, make any further changes that you need. Each field is highlighted purple that has an edit, so you can easily identify which ones have been edited. And you can also reset individual exposures by clicking the little reset icon next to the value that you've changed. To get into specific kind of use cases that were available in boost controls, let's say you wanted to exclude someone entirely. You can just set their max exposure to 0. I'm going to do it let's do it for Smith. And then on the flip side, if you wanted to lock a player, you would set their individual min exposure to 100%. So let's say I wanted 100% of hero. I would do 100 here and apply it. And that gives me, the changes that I've made. 0% and 100%. Any changes you make obviously are limited to the available lineups that you have that you're selecting from. So in the cases where you're being very, very, very selective or picky, there might be times where, there aren't lineups that can fit your exposure requirements. If that's the case, we'll let you know. A little notification will appear, and it'll prompt you to make adjustments to your exposures so that you can find available lineups that meet your criteria. Exposure controls are available for pairs, teams, games, stack types, similar to how boost controls were available for everything. You can have this full customizability across all of the categories. And that's it in a nutshell. The world is your oyster. We hope you guys enjoy these improvements. We're always working to, make the platform better for you. Don't hesitate to reach out to us either via Discord or clicking this help banner here in order to, let us know what you think. Let us know your thoughts. If you have any feedback, we're excited to hear from you, and we're excited to get this released. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll speak soon. Bye.